One TV special report.
So it has been moved by our majority floor leader for second and final reading, waiving the internal rules. These two resolution defunding various unfilled vacant position to fund the needed defunded position in the City Tourism Office, and a resolution funding the position of Supervising Tourism Operation Officer in the City Tourism Office for second and final reading, waiving the internal rules. Is there any comments regarding this two resolution? Hearing none, motion approved.
Thank you, Honorable Sir. Items number 13, 14, and 15 are various public works and infrastructure program Institute Summits. The first one is the Taxi Balaobang, Balaobang Installment Housing Peace Port. On number 14 is the construction of the completing of Barangay Road at Porokor, City of Tuminanes, Barangay Malacca, Osama City. And number 15 is the completing of Barangay Road at Porokwan, Barangay Malacca, Osama City. I now need to Chairman between the Public Works and Infrastructure Honorable South Salvador to introduce the nation's three items, 13, 14, and 15, Honorable Sir.
Honorable Salvador, you are hereby recognized by the Chair.
Thank you, Mr. Majority Floor Leader. Thank you, Madam Chair. I move to pass these three resolutions, Omnibus 3. First resolution, resolution advising the local chief executive to enter into a contract for the construction of Barangay Malaubang Resettlement Housing Phase 4, Barangay Malaubang, Osama City, and perform all acts for the implementation of the project funded from the construction of buildings for resettlement facilities program of the 20% Development Fund of 2024. And the next resolution authorizing the local chief executive to enter into a contract for the completing of Barangay Road at Borok 4, Sitio Tuminanos, Barangay Malacca, Osama City, and perform all acts for the implementation of the project funded from the construction and or rehabilitation and or widening of local barangay roads, bridges, spillways, and drainage system program of the 20 Development Fund of 2024. And the third resolution authorizing the local chief executive to enter a contract for the completing of Barangay Road at Porok Barangay entering Osama City, and perform all acts for the implementation of the project funded from the construction and or rehabilitation or widening of local barangay roads, bridges, spillways, and drainage system program of the 20% Development Fund of 2024. Madam Chair, these three resolutions would like to pass Omnibus 3 for first reading with reservation.
There is a motion from Honorable Salvador to pass this Omnibus 3. This resolution, a resolution authorizing the local chief executive to enter into a contract for the construction of Barangay Malaubang Resettlement Housing Phase 4, Barangay Malaubang, Osama City, and perform all acts for the implementation of the project funded from the construction of dwellings for resettlement facilities program of the 20% Development Fund of 2024. The second resolution, a resolution authorizing the local chief executive to enter into a contract for the completing of Barangay Road at Porok 4, Sitio Tuminanos, Barangay Malacca, Osama City, and perform all acts for the implementation of the project funded from the construction and or rehabilitation and or widening of the local barangay roads, bridges, spillways, and drainage system program of the 20% Development Fund of 2024. And the last resolution, a resolution authorizing the local chief executive to enter into a contract for the concreting of Barangay Road at Purok Ono, Barangay Lintiri, Usami City, and perform all acts for the implementation of the project funded from the construction and or rehabilitation and or widening of local barangay road, bridges, spillways, and drainage system program of the 20% Development Fund of 2024. It has been moved by Honorable Salvador omnibusley for first reading with reservation. Motion approved.
Madam Chair, for the interest of the public service and the urgency of this project to be implemented in the city, I would like to pass these three resolutions omnibusley for the second and final reading, waiving the internal rules on joint motion. Thank you, Madam Chair.
Due to the need and urgency of these three resolutions, it has been moved by Honorable Salvador omnibusley for second and final reading, waiving the internal rules. Is there any comments or reaction? Hearing none, motion approved.
Thank you, Honorable Chair. Ako, session number 16, resolution approving failed validation of land holdings on 24 May 2024 in Barangay Montol, Inumansor, Cogon, Tabit, and Kapukapi by the Department of Land Reform, Regional Office. In the absence of the Chairman of this Committee on Land Reform and Agriculture, Wilson Dale, I nominate to the Co-Chairman, Honorable John Sakin, to introduce an action on this item on the
Honorable Sakin, you are hereby recognized by the Chair.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Madam Chair, I want to pass a resolution approving the field validation of land holdings on 24 May 2024 in Barangay Montol, Inumansor, Cogon, Tabit, and Kapukapi by the Department of Agrarian Reform Provincial Office. On first reading, we will share the motion with reservation.
So there is a manifestation from Honorable Sakin to pass this on first reading with reservation. A resolution approving the field validation of land holdings on May 20 to 24, 2024 in Barangay Montol, Inumansor, Cogon, Tabit, and Kapukapi by the Department of Agrarian Reform Provincial Office for first reading with reservation. Motion approved.
Madam Chair, of this resolution, I move for the second and final reading of joint motion waiving the internal rules.
It has been moved by Honorable Sakin for second and final reading, waiving the internal rules. Is there any comments? Hearing none, motion approved.
Thank you, Honorable Chair. Upon session number 17, the last but not the least, resolution approving the training in electrical installation and maintenance institute from 20 May 2024 to 26 June 2024 by Immaculate Conception School of Technology of Usami City Incorporated in Usami City. And yet, the Chairman of the Committee on Education and Honorable Citizen Yuko to introduce and include action on this item.
Honorable, you are acknowledged by the Chair.
Thank you, Madam Chair. So I move to pass a resolution approving the training in electrical installation and maintenance NC2 from May 20 to June 26, 2024 by the Immaculate Conception School of Technology of Usami City Incorporated in Usami City for first reading with reservation.
So it has been moved by Honorable Go, this resolution approving the training in electrical installation and maintenance NC2 from May 20, 2024 to June 26, 2024 by the Immaculate Conception School of Technology of Usami City Incorporated in Usami City for first reading with reservation. Motion approved.
Thank you, Madam Chair. For the educational opportunities and skills development of interested Usamisnons in the field of vocational and technical occupation, I move to pass this resolution approving the training to be conducted by the Immaculate Conception School of Technology in Quezon City for second and final reading waiving the internal.
Due to the need of this resolution, it has been moved by Honorable Pope for second and final reading, waiving the internal rules. Is there any comment? Hearing none, motion approved. Mr. Chair, I think we forgot the item number 12.
We are still on, we missed it. Our decision number 12, resolution approving the free theoretical driving course activity on 18 to 19 May 2024 by Land Transportation Office, Osamis, in Osamis City. I yield to Chairman of the Committee on Transportation, Honorable Arce Romero, to introduce and recognize the item.
Honorable Romero, you are hereby recognized by the Chair.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Thank you, Majority Floor Leader. Madam Chair, I move to pass a resolution approving free theoretical driving course activity on 1819 on May 1524 by the Land Transportation Office, Osamis in Osamis City, Madam Chair, for first reading with reservation.
There is a manifestation from Honorable Romero, a resolution approving the free theoretical driving course activity on May 18 to 19 by Land Transportation Office, Osamis in Osamis City, for first reading with reservation. Motion approved.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Due to its urgency, Madam Chair, and the local government code requires all national agencies to conduct periodic consultation with appropriate local government units before any project or program is implemented. For this, Madam Chair, I move to pass the second and final reading waiving internal rules.
So it has been moved by Honorable Romero for second and final reading, waiving the internal rules. Is there any comment? Hearing none, motion approved.
Thank you, Honorable Chair. There are no pending matters on my table under item number 10, business for third reading. So at this juncture, we have a pleasure and privilege, Honorable Chair, to hear same matters from Honorable David Ciso, Honorable Chair.
Honorable Ciso, you are hereby recognized by the Chair for your PCL matters.
Thank you very much, Madam Chair and Mr. Majority Floor Leader. Last May 10, we conducted our quarterly Board of Directors meeting for the PCL Federation of the Province of Misamis Occidental, which was held at Galiano Sunrise Beach, Madam Chair. And we tackled the following agendas. First is the financial report of the PCL Federation. We have a total cash on hand as of March 31, the cash of 96,284 pesos and 90 centavos. And second agenda is to discuss our upcoming legislators continuing education at Puerto Princesa, wherein most of the city and municipal councilors of the province are going. The third is our representative from Panaon replacement, which will be considered as a non-voting member of the Federation. Then also we will discuss the upcoming PCL Congress, which will be conducted ideally this coming July. It's a one-day seminar, and the purpose of the said activity is it is mandatory DILG instructions to conduct the said PCL Congress for Mindanao Province councilors only, and that would be held at the Island Hotel in Tarin, Misamis Occidental. Then we also discussed the upcoming meeting, which will be July at Pangalaga, Misamis Occidental. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Honorable Ciso, for your PCL.
Thank you, Honorable Chair. At this juncture, we now have the pleasure and privilege to hear this matter to Honorable John P. Daniel Pronunciation.
Honorable Duhay Muxudi are very recognized by the chair.
Thank you, Majority Floor Leader and Madam Chair. I would like to report our medal tally sa NMRA as of May 17 at 9 a.m. today. Di Bukidnon ang mao'y una nakakuha og 287 medal overall, and second is the Miss Or nakakuha 256 medals, and third is the Miss Or with a total of 185 medals, and follow CDO 184, Iligan 179, Lanao del Norte 158, and Camiguin is 19 medals. And kung mag-base sa only gold, Madam Chair, ang kauna sa gihapon ang Bukidnon with 103 golds, follow ang Misamis Oriental with 82 golds, and third is the Iligan City with 62 golds, Cagayan de Oro 59 golds, and ikalima ang One Miss O with 52 golds, ikaunom ang Lanao del Norte 31 golds, and the Camiguin is 3 golds, Madam Chair. And the source of this is from the NMRA records committee, Madam Chair, and as SDS Manuel post in the Facebook page, the Ascenso Misamis Occidental is the achieved the third place overall in the elementary category at the NMRA, Madam Chair. Thank you.
Thank you, Honorable Duhay Muxudi, for your NMRA report. So, papasalamaton ta ni Go sa ato ang working governor kay grabe gyud ang iyang support sa ato ang mga kabataan na magpursige gyud sa ilang studies, and most especially aning sports. Kay next year we will host the NMRA here in Misamis Occidental. So mo nang atong idasig ang atong mga kabatanunan na magpursige gyud o practice, dili lang kay mag-practice o naanay competition, but all year round. Kay ang support o ang support sa atong gobernador o sa tibuok Misamis Occidental, grabe gyud. In fact, 50,000
Yes, Madam Chair.
each goal na makakuha. So, thank you, Go Henry Wamitan. Majority Floor Leader.
Thank you, Honorable Chair. At this juncture, we have the pleasure also to hear on this matter from Honorable John Carlo Moreno.
Honorable Moreno, you are acknowledged by the Chair.
Thank you, Majority Floor. Thank you, Madam Chair. Gapon na nag-iganigin and yung si Sir Jaime Kumada, nag-disclose na siya o kapalit na sa Misamis City Fiesta Indonesia. So, number one, yung ipakot sa kamapitan, yung ipakot is ang ginanilan nila karoon o pirangat Misamis City Festival. Ang ato ang participant are clustered public school and private school, NGO, Misamis. And ang NGO is maghatag o 150K in every contingent. And ang ikaduha na yung ipaabot dito is this Misamis to receive every barangay mag-present o isa ka candidate at least 16 years old. Ako tayo ito si Majority Floor ano yung magtuan o yung magpili ba. And residents of Misamis City, ang deadline sa fill up sa Relita until May 30, 2024.
Kung sa ito ikatulo,
Ay, kaya
ang ikatulo, residence mo,
variety show. Ang ikatulo na
variety show.
variety show participants, barangay official at barangay workers. Cluster barangay siya po siya. Composed of 25 to 50 persons. So, diri na ito makita o kung sa kamaayon o sayaw si Kapitan. Labi na ang Kapitan sa sakay ako, Malanche. So, and sa resgutan ganina, nato ang road clearing, dito po si Engineer Mumay, nagkakaabot si Engineer Dinis. Tungkol sa kanibito ako ang beautification na to sa barangay na itong million o 1 million. So, nakapunta mo dito sa criteria na gamiton itong mga nilaban na like liquid, mga plastic. Pero sa barangay, ilan ang mo kung saan na dito sa criteria mo kung pila to. And naalay ka may mga sayok sa barangay tungkol kay nadikit para sa dalan upan. Kung makita yung mga lumigan sa laman, bago sa 16, makita yung mga likid niya, galing-galing yung mga likid niya. So, wala lang kaayos siya na kuwan, wala kayo nasalita sa kapital. Kung sa layo, bigan sa kalsada, bigan sa road nato, kung asa na kitintag. So, gapon, nagsunta na po, kung saan na po, kung gusto sila na ang ilang i-present sa contest, so, din lang yun nga, imalayo nila sa dalan para malayo sa discretion dito ka makakuha sa road clearing na ito, Madam Chair. So, katulang, salamat.
Thank you with that information of Honorable Giancarlo Morello. Okay, regarding dito po daan ng ligid bitaw no, isa man na siya sa gigamit na for beautification sa barangay, pero naay mga comment, most especially diri sa kaning highway bitaw nato na ang mga poste ipagbutangan o ligid. So, iyahan ko ng opinion po na kanang maka-distract ko no. So, muna, isa po na sa ako ang ipaabot di ay nimo na kanang mga poste na ipagbutangan o ligid. Oh, so, mura o additional ko no nakababag or I don't know, kung sa subjective man yung tagmaot or kuan. So, i-address lang po na Honorable Giancarlo regarding sa ligid na kanang ipangbutang sa mga poste.
Yes, Madam Chair, ako ang istriyaw ng mga kampahin nila na. Wala na po ngayon ako sila ni Sugihan sa daghan ng kapitan. Mas gusto siguro na ako, istriyahan na sila kami na para ako na siguro kung matanda na siya.
Okay, thank you for your information. Honorable Suiso, you are acknowledged by the Chair.
Thank you, Madam Chair. With respect also sa atong DHUSS road clearing becomes program, I know for sure na ini atong mga urban barangays, and we mentioned kanina ni Cap Mario na Maalangan, Tinago, we mentioned po padulong sa Triunfo. Kini clearing, i-conduct nila 4 p.m. These are the busiest time of the day. So, mostly, ka mga highways, especially ka mga urban barangays, hindi kayo na ito makita. Although busy kayo, pero makita din na ito na daghan yung nakapark ng mga area, mga week time, mga gabi na. Try mga 8, 9, 10, mapuno din ang mga kilit sa mga kadalanan. Gikan din ang panibero, padulong mga Tinago, padulong sa Dalaupang, because wala din kaparkingan katong garahe ng mga PUVs, katong mga transport vehicle, kaya mga multi-cars, and then makita ko nila na itilaw. So, nakita ko na siya during nag-road clearing program nita, grabe ka-extricto. We utilizes our mga barangay basketball courts, and then naalas like time na i-park ninyo ang mga time na. So, wali din padulaan ang mga basketballan, and then mga 5 o'clock sa morning, din na piling ipang-maon para po magbiyahe na po itong mga malikas. In that manner, nakita na mo nga, huwag dito yung mga kita na kanang mga basketballan, ipadulaan na. So, wala na gigihalan ng mga parking. So, makita din ang problema, mga gabi, ito hindi na. So, probably could address that. Ibalik ito na ang sistema, hindi lang sa natin padalang, para lang din ma-accommodate na ito. Mungkin problema sa mga barangay, wala. Hindi, mga kapartingan na ito, mga multi-cars, especially ka na garahe na sila. So, nag-iso din ang mga kapitan na nag-implement, especially, di po nilang po ma-arila ang mga motor ka, kung asa nila ipang-parking, which lagi kayo silang balay, kaya di-inconvenient naman po sila mga park. So, that would be my observation.
Thank you, Honorable Suiso. So what is your recommendation?
If you could go back na ipag-utilize ng mga public areas like basketball courts, ng mga barangay halls, like those spaces, na di po lang ipang-park ng mga motor cars, na daghan yung kaayo na ito makita, alam na night time na nakapark sa gawas. Kaya kung ang sila yung mga parkingan sila mga motor cars. So, kung ma-implement ito lang ang mga basketballan, na na ito padulaan ng mga gabi kay parkingan, then manggawas na sa mga kadlawon kay padulaan na, I think ma-decongest na ito ang highway during night time na mga problema sa urban barangays.
So in that way, so kinahanglan mo rin na may time. Pero yung po ang mga batang po na hindi mo ang covered court para alam makadula sila, makapractice sila, most especially volleyball, basketball,
Yes.
And then,
So, probably, Madam Chair, mga gabi, guro, gabi, mga 8 o'clock, mga kadlang tama ng parkingan, ay area lang sila kayo, magsugod na pagdulang kayo. I don't think na po'y magdulang mga gabi, hangtod kadlaw, magbuntag o dinula ang mga batan ko, di ba?
so siguro mag-set na lang of time, either between 8 to 5, so pwede na po park dito sa basketballan or 9 to 5. Pwede na mag-park dito sa mga covered courts.
Pwede na masuggest sa itong it's just a suggestion.
So, for sabot-sabot.
Para lang yun dito mga decongest ang mga highways along the
thank you for that, your recommendation, Honorable Suiso. So, yes, Honorable Doy Lungsod.
Madam Chair, thank you. Regarding sa recommendation ni good city councilors, so I think kung PBC, Madam Chair, is doon na sila kailangan nyo sa mga kapitan na mahimong i-stop ang dula at 9 PM pa ito ka for the curfew. Instruction para sa magdula sa especially sa mga batanon. So siguro by that, mag 9 to 10, pwede siguro para gamit ang covered for itong mention ni Consihal Suiso, Madam Chair. Thank you.
Thank you, Doy Lungsod, for your support of your recommendation of Honorable Suiso. So, on your reading further.
Yes, Honorable Chair. This moment, may we have peace and privilege to hear on matters concerning the indigenous people, Honorable Bayan Nabitiyo, Honorable Chair.
Our IPMR head, Rin Nabatiyon, you are by acknowledged by the Chair.
Thank you, Madam Chair, and Madam Chair, for information of this August Friday. Ang application sa ni Dr. Alba, Madam Chair, is approved na for the free, prior, informed consent. So, nagpadala agricultor ang ato ang provincial officer sa NCAP on May 20. But, tentative ba, Madam Chair, kay wala pa man na-fall ang ugakan sa atong nandun ang mga requirements. So, siguro, pag-dili pa siya mapasa ang mga requirements sa Alba, mamut siguro ang schedule for May 20. Madam Chair, that's all. Thank you.
So, ang kaning May 20, mo ni siya meeting unta for the NCAP with katong Dr. Alba.
Yes, Madam Chair. But, paano pa sa tumalang ng ang mga requirements para kung dili siya mag-comply, so mag-move na to ang pre-prior informed consent sa Dr. Alba application.
So, sa may tentative schedule, if ever na...
Sa pagkakaroon, 20 ka lang din ang ingon, so dili ka din siguro masagate, pinangan pa man ito ibasa din sa council, then wala pa man good ang requirements. Kaya ang pasa ang requirements kato mga requirements ni Dr. Alba. Kato ay kay Alba, Madam Chair.
Okay. So thank you for that, Honorable reading that.
Honorable Chair, I also heard from the mayor that as soon as they will complete the requirements, and his office should be able to examine and verify, then he will endorse the same to City Council for our appoint action. Perhaps we conduct a hearing because it involves public interest regarding the appointments being elected at Barangay Montoro and Barangay Tipan, which could be part of the ancestral domain of the indigenous people, the people of Honorable Bation, Honorable Chair. So we'll have a hearing in due time later on, Honorable Chair. So if my colleagues have no more important announcements on that matter, perhaps there are other relevant anterior information which my colleagues would wish to report first as body before I will proceed to last item, Honorable Chair. I am to my colleagues, Honorable Chair. I guess my colleagues have no more items to be brought towards Honorable Chair. I now proceed to my task. I move to adjourn the organization, Honorable Chair.
Session adjourned.